So you want to get a rescue dog? Well, here's some of the things you should probably think about. There you go, you're so strong. Right there. Thank you. So we got Scout about 2.5 months ago, and he was 4 months old. He's a chocolate lab Vizsla mix, I think. And I see a lot of people going out and doing the rescue dog thing, and there's a lot of things you should think about if you're looking to get one. So we went with a lab mix because labs are pretty much the best all-around dog you can get for the most part. They're relatively easy to train. They're great with families, and they're a great all-around dog. So we went with that. You could get a shepherd, you can get a number of other dogs, but you got to figure out what is good for you. So if you just want a dog that you put a little energy into them, they're going to be good for the rest of the day. Some sort of a lab mix is probably good for you, and that's what you're going to find. If you're looking for rescue dogs, you're not really going to find purebred dogs. You're going to find a mix, and a lab mix, in my opinion, is a great route to go. So first off, you got to ask yourself the question, do you have the energy and the time to put into having a dog? That's a question a lot of people don't really, they're not really honest with themselves about. So what do we do with Scout? Every morning he goes for, you know, a 25-30 minute walk, and I throw the duck. We have a ½ acre, and I just throw this duck around that he loves every morning for a little bit. Good boy. Stay. Cookie. Bring back. Bring back. Yeah. I take him on the course over here. I'll show you. Walk him through the little challenges course, which I got from Stony Dennis. Up, up. Boy. Okay. Up, up. Down. Up, up. Stay. Scott, come. Good boy. Good boy. And you know, you gotta spend time with them to not have them be in the house and terrorize your house. Let's take a look at this dog. Hey, ding dong. You're all tangled up. You're all tangled up. So you got to put the effort in so that you have a good, well-rounded dog that's socialized. So walking around the neighborhood, we see different types of dogs. The majority of dogs you're going to come across in this world are absolutely not trained whatsoever, and there's not a lot of effort put into them. And you can tell that because they want to run around everywhere. They want to charge at you when you're walking by their house. They don't get out much. They're not socialized. You know, at a minimum, like take your dog on a hike, take your dog to like Walmart and just walk around the parking lot area on the front. We'll go in the Home Depot. I'm not huge on going into stores with dogs. I don't think that's, I don't know. I'm just not there. A lot of dog people think they can take the dog everywhere. I'm not that kind of person. So just walking around the perimeter of areas where people are walking, outside of the stores, is like a huge thing for socializing your dog. He's super skittish when it comes to being around people and other animals, and he's still getting socialized given the fact that he's only 6 months old. So you gotta take that into consideration. You get a puppy, you're gonna have to put the time into that dog. But when you get a puppy, you're able to mold that dog a little bit better. So a lot of times when we're out at places or he's in the car and people walk by, or we had a party here recently and he was just walking around, you know, saying hi to people, they're always amazed that at like 6 months old, he's well behaved. And it's not because that's him. Hey, come here. He wants to be over with our other dog. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come lay down. Leave it. Lay down. Down. Thank you. All right, stay. he wants to, you know, he has a pretty good temperament. You can tell he's pretty docile. Now granted, today he's already been out running around the yard, and now he wants to be with our other dog that's over here. Hey Sophie, come. Good girl. Okay, lay down. Good girl. So that's another thing I think about right there, you know, mentor dog. So we have a 13-year-old dog, used to be a service dog that worked with veterans in need. Mrs. Burrs used to do dog training way back in the day, and the veteran passed away that she was with, and then Mrs. Burrs took her on. So now, 13 years later, here we are, we got another dog that had a pretty docile kind of attitude when we saw him, and we figured that would work well with our mentor dog. So if you have a mentor dog that's already well behaved, that's a huge benefit to you to use that to your advantage with bringing on another puppy or another dog for that matter. So you always have to keep that in mind. The other thing you gotta keep in mind is, you know, you don't want to upset your household. So you don't want to just go get a dog because you think it's cute or you think it's gonna be a defense mechanism. It's gonna be a big defensive dog. Stay. You don't just want to get a dog because of whatever frivolous reason that you want. You have to think about what does your household look like. You don't want to upset that dynamic, in my opinion. So our first dog here is super chill. We didn't want to get a super crazy dog. So keep those things in mind and be realistic with your expectations. Are you going to be able to put the time in for like a shepherd, for instance? You know, shepherds are going to have a lot of attention needed to them. You're going to need to be an alpha every single day for the most part with a shepherd. Whereas some sort of lab mix, they are pretty chill and they're going to be pretty easy to work with. So keep that in mind when you're looking around different dogs. Be very specific as to like what's the dog breed like and what do I have to put into it, and be realistic about that whole, you know, mechanism to getting another dog, like a rescue dog. That's it. Stay. Okay, come. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. A lot of people might think that you are like training them off of treats, but you're really just conditioning them, because I can do this without a treat. So come. Let's go. No treat. Scott, come. Sit. Sit. Good boy. You just want to interlock or interchange lots of praise with treats, in my opinion. So if I'm not going to give him a treat, I give him lots of praise. Yeah, you did a great job. Yeah. Just keep your expectations in line. Don't set your expectations up for failure. Put the energy and time into it, and do some preparations as far as like what you need to do to have a dog. Let's go up here. Up, 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 up. Good boy, good boy. Easy, easy, easy. Wait. Sit. Sit. Scout, sit. Stay. Scott, come. Good boy. Let's go this way. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Big jump. Big jump. Big jump. Big jump. Jump, 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 up, up, over. Okay, up, 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 up. Some of the stuff we like to use this BIXBI Liberty. This is a grain-free dog food, very limited ingredients, and I think it's reasonably priced. So I do that in the morning, and then give them a skin and coat jerky, just one strip of jerky, treats. This will Get some good, you know, this is also no fillers, no soy, no corn, no wheat. And then I give them krill oil, Max and Morgan. I'll put a link to this. I get this on Amazon, but just give them some krill oil, which is good for joints and stuff. Now in terms of the food, every once in a while, maybe once a week, we give them wet dog food mixed in with the dry, like the salmon. So I do that twice a week. So 1 can is 2 meals. So mixed in with this, this is against the grain, nothing else, 100% salmon. They also have a whole bunch of other ones as well. And Liberty makes one as well. I just find this is a little bit cheaper than the Liberty. And then after breakfast, give them these BIXBI brushers, or any really grain-free. There's another one out there that's like, I think it's called Natural Bone, Natural something or other. I'll put a screenshot up of it. Put a link down below to that on Amazon. I like those as well. But these BIXBI brushes are great. I'll put a link down below to these as well. I really like these by Natural Farm. Also pig ears from Natural Farm are great. And then just trainers. This is you know, grain-free pocket treats. Hello. This is grain-free pocket treats by BIXBI. The wellness ones, I'll put a picture of that. And then these pocket trainers, or these Liberty trainers, those are really great as well. Another reason I like BIXBI Liberty, USA made. So prepare your family, prepare your house, and honestly, prepare yourself if you're gonna get a rescue dog, or any dog for that matter. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you have a rescue dog, go ahead and put in the comments down below your experience. Until next time, later.